Yeah, you read that title right. This is the final episode. I didn't originally intend to end so quickly. I intended to go for the 100%, but with that no longer possible. Thank you, glitches. Thank you, Bethesda. I am happy to continue until the story is done, and that's exactly what I'm planning to do here. Didn't necessarily know I was going to finish today, but I did. Speaking of which, we have the Soul Time stuff to do. Let's do it. We have some kind of master sorcerer we're supposed to be able to help find the black books, and Neelof is very rude. He won't even look at me. However, he will help me, and he knows the location of a black book inside some Dwemer ruin. I have to admit, I like having him along. I mean, look how this guy just flew away. I didn't even have to do anything. On the inside, we will need to do more though. We need to reactivate the old steam engines of this place to make the machine work to get to that book. Doing so requires a bunch of control pedestals, which requires a bunch of cubes. Yeah, this won't be a 5-minute thing. The first one was easy enough though, it was literally just sitting there. Moving on from that though will be a challenge. I drained all the water here and I still can't find my way to it. The answer was a little bit more moving cubes around, which I did, and that allowed us to get into the next area. On to the next cube, which involved a swim, and then werewolf mode. Turns out Neelof doesn't like werewolves, so that strategy won't work. Getting a new cube then I'll head back, and although we don't get to activate all the pumps, we do get to drain the water a bit more, which unlocks a new area to search a cube then. All in all though, despite seeming like this would be hard, it actually wasn't. The only part that was challenging when we activated the boilers and the Centurion Master decided to take a swing at us, except it wasn't really that hard at all. We get out there, hit the button, wait a while, get the achievement, and then give a book a little read. And now we're in another dimension, as you tend to be when you read books. I had forgotten we met the guy who was controlling this realm before, a long time back, but we did, and now we're walking through his realm. We have to, this is where Miraak is. So far I think easy enough, just have to avoid the tentacles and ride a moving bridge, as you do in life. Next area is full of enemies and it is challenging. It's not impossible, but we have to be cautious and it is slow. Finding enemies is a constant thing here as we go from place to place to place until we finally find the black book and our one-eyed friend. Well, one giant eye and many little ones friend. We get a word of power that will help us, although we still need one more, and then we're back home. There's a dragon waiting for us. It's got a full-on name and everything. Is he a challenge? Nope. Honestly, I wish we could have Neelof around more. He's really powerful. Anyway, enough of the distraction. We need to go back and have a chat with the old guy from last time. Hermaeus Mora will give us what we seek in exchange for the skull secrets, and this man has them. I didn't expect him to actually just willingly give them up, but he does. Though as it turns out, those secrets won't be passed while he stays alive. I try and fight back, but no, he dead. We get that final word of power though, but at a terrible price. It is one that has to be paid though, because stopping Miraak is more important, and now we have the tools to do that. And as the man died, there's no point in wasting time. We're certainly not going to waste his life in doing nothing, so we read a book and head back to the realm, although this time without Miraak throwing us out like he did the very first time we came here, and the very first time we read this specific book. Progressing through this one isn't much different or harder than progressing through the previous. It's got its challenges, but nothing that I can't really handle till we get to the end. Beat some enemies, and I learn a new word of power which will let us control dragons. However, it took me a little while to figure that out, and I got thrown back to the real world a few times. Now though, now I'm riding a dragon. Yeah, you heard that right. I am riding a dragon. It's kind of fitting I get to ride a dragon in the final episode. You kill some enemies too, although the dragon takes a while. I'm sure I could have hopped off and hacked him to death, but come on, I have a dragon. I might as well use him. With him dead, we head to Miraak and hop off the dragon and meet up with our foe, the first Dragonborn. This battle was frustrating. Firstly, he doesn't want to die. Every time he loses a decent chunk of health, he pulls the dragon in, absorbs their soul, which will kill the dragon, but restore him. I manage, on the first try, to get through all the dragons. And then he kills me. Oh god. And of course, getting back to him requires doing everything, so I skip all that and I go in on the second attempt, and we got him. Well, Hermaeus Mora technically got him, but I'd say that counts, right? And of course now he said I have to serve and everything, but we never had any intention of doing that. This is just us saying what we've got to say to get what we want. And then we're done. Just like that. Okay then. That was a bit of a lackluster way to end. Not only the episode, but the series as a whole. But hey, I didn't make the DLC. This is the end, though. The end of the series, and it does feel a little weird. Partially because I've been doing this for a while, and it always feels weird to stop something you've been doing for a while. And partially because it's not exactly how I intended to end it. But I'm okay with that. It's been fun. But I've also been ready to finish with this for a while and move on to bigger and better things. And now I will. All I will do now is to thank you for watching, especially if you've been here the whole time. My name has been EvolvedPixel, and will also continue to be EvolvedPixel, and I will see you all very, very soon in future videos.